guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is my open book. In today's video, we've got some new tarot cards. So grab a drink and grab a snack and let's see what I'm going to read in the month of October. Okay, this is a brand new deck of tarot cards that I got off of Amazon. I will link them down below. They are really pretty, very like celestial, and it's got this like gold foiling on the front and the back. I'm obsessed with them. Even the box matches. I'm gonna pick maybe like 8 cards or something. I don't know. We're just gonna wing it. But yeah, if you haven't seen these videos before, basically what I do is I draw a card for the plot, I draw a card for an author, for the setting, whatever I'm really feeling. I can draw a card to pick an audiobook, I can draw a card to pick an ebook, I can draw a card to pick a physical book or a series, you know, those kinds of things. And we're just going to use the vibes of the card to help me decide what books are going to be on my TBR. Let me shuffle these up really good since it's a brand new deck. Now in terms of what I'm hoping for, I mean, fall vibes would be nice. Maybe like dark academia, fantasy, cozy, but also like dark. I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. I am going to try and pick things that are on like my priority TBR, like on my cart, or maybe things that I already have on my Kindle. I'm going to try to like start with those. And if I can't find anything, then I'll go to the other shelves. So, okay, let's draw our first card. This one's just going to be the plot, I guess. I don't have my notes with me, so I'm just going to try and do this from memory of what I usually pull for. First, we have the 3 of Cups. Abundance, joy, celebrations, friendships, healing, accomplishment, family, and community. The 3 cups celebrate accomplishment and reflect joy and success. This is a great card for spending time with friends and honoring your harmonious relationships. The friends around you are here to support and lift you up. The 3 of Cups is a good omen, and it may be a good time to reach out and catch up with your close friends. Okay, so social occasions, creative collaboration, inner growth, being loved. Maybe I can find something that has like found family. Yeah. Found family vibes, I think are going to be good. This would also be a good opportunity to finish a series, because I feel like a lot of series I'm in the middle of are like interconnected standalones where there's like a group of friends that you're following through the whole series. Maybe I could pick something like that where it's got the found family vibes, where the friendship is like a big part of the story. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, for this one I'm going to go with Taming 7 by Chloe Walsh. I did finish Redeeming 6 in September, so I need to continue the series anyway. And basically this whole series is about the same friend group and kind of the sense of community they have at Tom and college. So like this will work, and the romance itself is like a childhood friends to lovers. So we've got friends in 3 different ways that I think will work to fit this card. So 3 of Cups it is. And this one isn't as long as the other one. I think this is the shortest book in the series. So this one is like 450 pages. Yeah, so a lot more doable than the other books. But at least it's making progress in a series. Okay, this one should be the setting. Okay, we've got the 2 of Cups. How did I do that? I promise I shuffled. Unified love, partnership, attraction. Okay, so like any romance basically. The power of attraction between a man and a woman. They are in a dreamlike state of their new relationship. This reveals the huge potential for love to grow in a happy environment as long as there is balance, mutual respect, and harmony. Bright, nurturing, supportive exchange of emotions. So yeah, I could literally pick any romance for this. That leaves it pretty open-ended. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just link this with my book club pick with Katie, because I already know what that's going to be. So our book club pick for October is going to be Revelry by Kandi Steiner. We both love Kandi Steiner. So, and we realized I've never done her book for a book club before, and like that's a crime. It's a travesty. So this one also gives fall vibes because it's in like a cabin town, and I think this one is a divorced couple second chance romance, I believe. Don't quote me. Let me look it up right now. Oh, okay. She's divorced and this is like her second chance at love. It's not the divorced couple getting a second chance. I see. So yeah, it says Ren Ballard is trying to find herself. She never expected to be divorced at 27, but she has to spend the summer in a small mountain town outside Seattle. And she's gonna have a broody neighbor with nice arms, a strange reputation, and absolutely no interest in her. Okay, okay, I'm intrigued. I know Kandi Steiner will not let us down. She always hits. So, plus this gives like the small town, cozy cabin vibes that we want in the fall. So we're gonna pick that because plus I feel like it also shows, you know, she already had a relationship that didn't work, but maybe this one will give her the balance and the love that she needs and was missing from her first relationship. So I think this works out. Okay, maybe I should pick something that's not romance related this time. Plus I feel like that didn't really match the setting like I wanted it to. I feel like I should just stop giving myself prompts at this point because I just like to make my life harder apparently. All right, let's pick a card. Ooh, this one's pretty. This is the Four of Swords. Let's see what that is. Four of Swords could be good for fantasy. Rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation. Renewal after suffering. The Four of Swords depicts all four swords facing the same direction. This is the time to build up your mental strength. Rest and meditate, spending time in a calm, quiet area. You need to replenish your strength so you will be ready to move forward. This is a necessary pause to heal the body and mind. It highlights a time to retreat from the world, to prepare yourself for what lies ahead. Okay, okay. So I'm definitely gonna pick a fantasy, that's for sure. Maybe I can find one where someone is like preparing for something in a fantasy world. Or like I said, go for the renewal after suffering thing. That could also work. Let me do some digging. I'll be back. I've got it. Legends and lattes. The whole point of this, it's a cozy fantasy, and the whole point is that the orc is weary from battle and she needs a break. And she decides to help run this cafe, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, after a lifetime of bounties and bloodshed, Viv is hanging up her sword for the last time. So that literally matches perfectly. Renewal after suffering. It highlights a time to retreat, prepare yourself. A necessary pause to heal the body and the mind, to replenish your strength so you can move forward. Sounds perfect to me, if you ask me. And a cozy fantasy is perfect for fall, so it's perfect. How many times can I say perfect? Perfect, perfect, perfect. I should probably pick something that's an audiobook now. Well, I think I have Revelry by Kandi Steiner on audio, so I guess that counts. All right, we have, ooh, the moon. Honestly, I kind of want to just go literal in the fact that there's wolves on the cover because I have so many wolf romances on my TBR right now. Just saying, like Wolf King, Direbound. I feel like there are more, but we'll see what the card says. I'm not going to give up that easily. Journey into the unconscious, intuitive knowledge, dreams, mystery, illusion, and fear. The moon shines brightly over the path towards the depths of your inner world. The mountain symbolizes your subconscious mind. Within this blanket of darkness, there may be fear, painful memories, or forgotten times of distress. The moon is a great card to help you shed any negativity, mental blocks, or anxiety you may be holding on to. So releasing what's holding you back. There may be fear, painful memories, or forgotten times of distress. Shed the negativity. Y'all, I kind of just want to go literal with the werewolves, I'm not gonna lie. Don't judge me. I kind of want to go with the Wolf King because at least with that one, I know the second book is already out. Whereas Direbound, I have no idea how many books are going to be in that series. Fuck it. We're just going to go with the Wolf King. This book is about a princess who gets kidnapped by an alpha werewolf. And it ends up being a love triangle from what I've heard. I don't know how the other character is in the story because the summary doesn't really tell you. But I guess she's supposed to be married to somebody else. But on the night of her wedding, she gets kidnapped by a werewolf. And he's taking her away so that she doesn't marry that guy for whatever reason. It says, with monsters on both sides, a bloodthirsty war between humans and wolves raging, and undeniable passion growing between them, will their story end in love or tragedy? Will Aurora ever get home? Does she even want to? So, forbidden, enemies to lovers. What more could you ask for? Okay, so we've got 2 physical books and 2 ebooks. Maybe I'll do one more physical, one more audio, and then we'll see where we're at. So this one's gonna be a physical book, maybe. Oh, if I've just abandoned all the rules. We're just freeballing at this point. It's my channel, I can decide that. Okay, ooh, we have the Queen of Wands. Creativity, focus, warmth, vibrancy, optimism, authoritative, spiritual, independent. She's a passionate, outgoing, strong-willed woman. Occasionally, she may become stubborn and uncompromising. She is very sociable and not afraid to demonstrate her power, nor does she shy away from a challenge. In contrast to the motherly earth and water queens, she strives for passion and an active love life. So strong, independent, can take care of herself, accomplish what you wish, be bold in your actions, don't be afraid of your power. So basically a powerful female character is what we're looking for. That shouldn't be hard. Okay, I'm gonna go with another ebook option. This is This Monster of Mine. And this one's interesting. It's supposed to be inspired by ancient Rome mythology, but it's a romantasy debut. And it says it's a bloodbath of manipulation, deception, and forbidden love. The little blurb from the author says, she knows the taste of death and he'll stoke her hunger for it. Sarai doesn't know why someone tried to kill her 4 years ago, but she does know that her case was closed without justice. Hell-bent on vengeance, she returns to the scene of the crime as a prosecutor who can magically detect lies. And she's assigned to work with Tetarch Kadra. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. Ice cold and perennially sadistic, Kadra is the most vicious of the 4 judges who rule the land, and the prime suspect in a string of deaths identical to Saray's attempted murder. Certain of his guilt, Saray begins a double life, solving cases with Kadra by day and plotting his ruin by night. But Kadra is charming, and there's something alluring about the wrath he wields against the city's corruption. So when the evidence she finds embroils her in a deadly political battle, Saray must also fight against her attraction to Kadra, because despite his growing hold on her heart, his voice matches the only memory she has of her assailant. That sounds really good, and I feel like it definitely matches the card because she is someone who's kind of like dealing with her affinity to like want to be in love, but at the same time she's tough and she's not taking no for an answer in her vengeance. So she's giving me the Queen of Wands for sure. All right, we got 3 more cards to pick. I definitely need to pick another physical book. Or maybe if it's not a physical book, it at least needs to be like making progress in a series because I'm slacking. Oh, this one's reversed. The Magician. There we go. All right, we got the Magician, but he was reversed, which is not usually a good thing. Manifestation, assertiveness, skill, power, resourcefulness, magic. But when it's reversed, it means manipulation, trickery, poor planning, misuse of power, and detachment. Okay, I feel like it's gonna be another fantasy. Okay, manipulation, trickery, poor planning, misuse of power, and detachment. Ooh. I'm gonna give you a double whammy. I'm gonna give you a physical book that's also making progress in a series. Yep, that's right. We're gonna go with the next book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. Oh, this is a chunky book. Love or Revenge. This is the 7th book in the Black Dagger Brotherhood series. And this one is about the... So it's been kind of a side character. He kind of like distances himself from the Black Dagger Brotherhood because he's in charge of the nightclub, and he kind of is like the local drug dealer for the vampires, but he's a different type of creature. He's a sympath, so he can control people's emotions, and he's like a special class of a vampire basically. And someone is trying to convince him to kill the leader of the Black Dagger Brotherhood. So I think that definitely goes with the manipulation aspect, because he's gonna have to trick them and manipulate them if he's gonna decide to, well, either he's gonna trick and manipulate the people that are trying to get him to kill Wrath, or Wrath is the one that he has to try and manipulate and trick. So either way, there's definitely gonna be some trickery and manipulation going on, and he definitely has detached himself from the Brotherhood already, so I feel like that definitely fits the vibe of this card. Okay, let's try and do one more physical book, and then we'll do an audiobook, and that should be a pretty well-rounded selection. Okay, we've got the 9 of Pentacles this time. Let's see, there we go. Growth, gain, comfort, prosperity, retreat, luxury, financial luck. The 9 of Pentacles means work hard and enjoy your achievements, enjoying the fruits of our labor. We have financial stability, knowledge, and experience, This card often appears when you have achieved so much, and while you're not at the finish line yet, this is your opportunity to acknowledge your achievements and get ready for the final stage. So well-deserved success, enjoy life's pleasures and luxuries. I'm sure I could find a billionaire romance in here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go with King of Sloth, which is the next book in the Kings of Sin series by Anna Huang. This is on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm pretty sure I have the audio for this, so that could work for an audiobook. And I just need to finish the series. I've heard that King of Envy is better than King of Sloth, but I have to read them in order. I do. So even though I really want to go straight to King of Envy, I am going to read King of Sloth first. And in this one, he is a, let's see, he's charming, easygoing, and rich beyond belief. Xavier has the world at his fingertips. He also has no interest in taking over his family's empire, but that hasn't stopped women from throwing themselves at him unless the woman in question is his publicist. We're just gonna go with it because it's a billionaire, and that's gonna fit the Nine of Pentacles in my opinion. All right, last card. It's gotta be a physical book. I'm putting my foot down with myself. But hey, I'm making progress on like at least 3 series, so it's pretty good. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. Opportunities, wishful thinking, illusion, choices, imagination, longing, yearning. The 7 of Cups shows 7 cups filled with both good and bad items. You need to be careful what you wish for, as not everything is what it seems. This card represents longing and a flight from reality. Be cautious of unrealistic ideals, promises, and illusions. It's time to discover the reality of your options and choose just one to make a reality. When you are constantly in an idea phase, you miss out on bringing those ideas to fruition. Focus on being grounded so you can stay focused on the one thing you're doing. Longing and choices, imagination, wishful thinking, illusion. That's very open-ended, but we're gonna figure it out. BRB. I'm being responsible. A physical book that's also making progress in a series. Yes, yes, I know. I can hear your applause from here. This is Feast of Sparks by Sierra Simone. So this is the 2nd book in her Thorn Chapel series. And there's a bit of a, I don't know if a love triangle is the right word, but you've got 2 characters that have history together, and there was some kind of falling out. But you don't really get answers about what broke them apart in book 1. So in this book, you get more of that backstory. And I know it has to do with, in the present timeline, the female main character trying to figure out if she's gonna be with both of these guys or just one of them, and like these 2 guys deciding if they're gonna be together again so that they can be with the female main character. It's a lot of that. So I think this definitely leads up to like the sense of longing and unrealistic ideals, promises, and illusions, the reality of your options and choose one, daydreaming, imagination, wishful thinking, illusion. I feel like there's a lot of that in here because there's a lot of like gothic elements to this book as well. And yeah, I think this is going to translate all of those ideas. And physical book in a series. I've outdone myself, truly. Okay, so to recap, we had 2 of Cups, which is Revelry by Kandi Steiner, which is also our book club pick. We have the Moon, which is going to be the Wolf King. Queen of Wands, which is this monster of mine. The 9 of Pentacles, which is King of Sloth. Taming 7 for the 3 of Cups. Legends and Lattes for the 4 of Swords. J.R. Ward, Lover Avenged for the Reversed Magician. And last but not least, Feast of Sparks for the 7 of Cups. So that's gonna be it for my October TBR. I feel good about it. We have a lot of series with progress. We got a lot of like fantasy, darker vibes, a good bit of romance too, some audios, some ebooks, some physical books. It's everything I could want. So give this video a like, leave a comment down below telling me a book that you're gonna read in the month of October, and be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see my future videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.